And welcome back to Star
Captain's
Trek
log.
25th
We are
Anniversary,
arriving at the last
the
known
final
position
mission.
of the USS Republic, which reported that it was under attack 12 hours ago.
Captain, the ship
Oh,
sensor
one of our ships
indicates what
attacked.
appears to be a starship. Minimal life support,
That was the
minimal
ship in the
engine
beginning we
power,
did the
and
simulated
only
fight
two life
against.
forms, one on the bridge, the
Apparently
other
they
in
didn't
sick
learn
bay.
anything.
Both appear to be gravely injured. It is the Republic.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
I am preparing an
We'll check it
information
out.
packet for Starfleet. Shall I send it or wait for you to return?
Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately. Wait until we get back. No sense keeping Starfleet incomplete.
Hold off for now.
My God, Jim, what kind of butcher would do something like this?
I don't know, Bones. We're too far from the Klingon and Romulan borders for it to be one of their ships.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk.
Kirk here. What is it, Scott?
We picked up a distress signal. It appears a trading vessel is having
Yeah,
a wee
so
bit of trouble with their warp drive.
I believe you're timed on this mission, so I kind of have to do things quick.
Life support's functional.
Otherwise,
I've done a
you
progress
lose
scan
at the
of
end.
the
You'll see why.
Main and auxiliary power is out.
And unfortunately, there's not many ways to
I
screw
also
up.
read that communications are
Just forgetting to do like little things for points.
Do the sensors read
But
any other ships?
get through it.
Besides the trade vessel, these...
Mr. Scott, we will continue here. Assist the trade ship and return here. If we need us...
You sure you'll be all right, Captain?
Yes, Scotty, just don't
Huh?
take too long.
Prize is
Kirk.
leaving.
Well, gentlemen, let's see if we can re-establish power.
Jim, don't forget, there's another survivor on board. We've got to find him.
Well, first priority is establishing power. Getting the ship up and running, at least. So our first stop, actually, well, let's just go here first. Grab this, which is like a laser saw.
You retrieve the
And then sick bay. A couple things we need in here. Oh, and a half-dead woman, and a, I guess, a dead guy. But we don't have time for that. The ships could still be out there.
You pick up the empty hypodermic injector. You fail to obtain.
And this thing.
You retrieve the medical drill. You fail to obtain anything.
Sorry, honey. Back to the bridge, because we need this thing.
The molecular saw easily cut. You pick up the big.
As you cram it in your pocket. You gotta love 23rd century clothing, I guess. Yeah, back to sick bay. And then, oh, almost forgot. This is easy to miss, too.
You have taken the cable.
And then use the beam on the garbage. If you don't, garbage will continually just keep falling when you phaser it. And there's no way to send your red.
The ceiling appears stable. We should now be able to...
Alright. So first, we want to head to transport. Because we need this. Again, might be a little hard to
You
miss.
pick up a length of cable.
And then to engineering. Oh, don't forget this either.
Captain, I'm picking
And
up
Spock
a
will tell you.
functioning energy...
And under this garbage.
Oh my
This thing is, I
God,
guess
Jim,
it's
is that
important.
what
Yes, Doctor.
I've never not
It is a
gotten it,
portable
so I don't know.
fusion power-
A few centimeters lower with that phaser.
I don't know what,
section would be
I think you
this
probably
big,
can't
not to
complete the
mention
mission
us.
if you don't get it.
Actually,
One of those,
Doctor,
this is one of those
Thank you,
missions.
Spock. I think we get the point.
Like that last one. Pretty straightforward, you know.
You pick up the portable fusion.
Also, if you have the floppy disk version, all this is not in it. The mission ends, or not ends, but the battle at the end happens pretty much right when you reach sick bay and and revive the woman. You actually have to revive her in that version. And then you get beamed back to the Enterprise. And then a ship, attacks you. That happens here as well, but we have to go through all this. The extended version of the mission, Vengeance. And the end fight is actually pretty hard. It's not a guaranteed win.
You connect a length of cable between the regulator circuits in the junction box.
So,
Please select.
you Spock.
Captain, the wrong setting on this particular device may cause the...
And he doesn't know the correct settings. So, we have to figure out the correct setting. Oh, wait. Aha. I forgot something. And there's a red cabinet. Very important.
The closet opens, revealing
The engineering journals.
engineering.
You need them to set for this thing.
The hypo is now filled with
And the oil. Now we can head to auxiliary control. Back through the sick bay. Past the dead guy. And to auxiliary control. First we use the drill.
The drill easily breaks through.
The door is
The
jammed.
opens easily.
And then you use the oil.
The oil seeps into and loosens the debris. The gears are completely...
Alright. And these are record decks. Basically captain's logs. It's just a ship that looked like the Enterprise attacked them. But since we're going for, we're trying not to really be successful here, we're just going to ignore them and not care who attacked them. Instead, use the journals on this console.
Captain, I have examined the engineering journals. According to Chapter 18...
Jim, do we really need a lesson in starship engineering?
Spock, just tell me if they will help.
Why, yes, Captain.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. So now he knows the settings for engineering. Yeah, there's really... And there's no red shirt death on this mission either. The last two, was it that old Devil Moon and this one, Vengeance, weren't really that great. Kind of I guess they ran out of steam at the end. The next game, Judgement Rites, is actually it's a better game.
Spock?
The missions are a little more complicated, a little longer.
And
there's plenty of ways to fail.
Go ahead and adjust the settings, Spock.
So I will be doing that as well.
Power has now been restored, Captain.
All right, we got power. Back to auxiliary control. And let me just save it, just in case. All right, so we need to use
Mr. Spock, what is
the
the status of the
tricorders.
ship's computer?
There is extensive damage to the main processing unit of the ship's computer.
We don't have several days, Mr. Spock.
Unless we can find a suitable computational alternative.
That's just great, Spock. We don't exactly carry any.
Correct, Doctor. However, there may
But
be another
you had the
alternative.
tricorders.
Linked tricorders, along with the circuits in the data reader, should have the processing...
Thank goodness for parallel processing. I don't know what computers could do without it.
It's a sign of the times. So use both the tricorders, and then we can allocate
Spock
power.
crudely attaches the science tricorder. Spock crudely attaches.
Both tricorders are rigged
Yep.
into...
We're all set.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition of the fire control system?
There is no power allocated to the weapon.
Lassie ship.
With impulse power online and the tricorders performing...
Weapons.
Power allocated to...
Captain, I suggest we try
Fire.
to raise the shields.
Captain, look.
That ship was close.
Fascinating.
Is that all you can say?
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the...
And
Torpedo warning systems are showing a malfunction in the torpedo loading bay.
yes, that's important to actually do that. I'll show you why. So what we have to do is go to the transporter room and clear the jam. You have to be quick here. I think if you take too long, they board the ship and you lose. So let's send our red shirt to do the dirty work. Unfortunately,
Captain,
you can't
there
kill
is no
him
power
here.
allocated to the transporter. I failed to see the logic.
Hey, you know what? That's why I saved it. You don't have to go through this again, but
Mr.
it's
Spock,
fine.
There is
We don't have...
unless we...
That's just
correct.
Thank
Yep,
goodness
yep, yep. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, and before I leave, I have to reallocate power.
Spock crudely
Both...
Hello, Lassie.
With impulse power
Just
online,
sitting out there.
weapons. Shields. Weapons.
Yeah, yeah.
power allocated to...
Captain, I suggest we...
Captain, look.
That ship was close.
Fascinating.
Is that all you...
Captain, I suggest...
And we'll get to that.
The torpedo
No
warning
worries.
systems are showing a malfunction in the torpedo...
There is nothing at the moment from... Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
Weapons control is functioning properly.
Yeah.
How, Captain, the torpedo loading system is
So yeah,
malfunctioning.
you have to actually do
To
this.
clear it, we
Or
will have
else
to physically examine
you'll have
the
no idea
mechanism.
Spock won't
Currently, all
have any
trigger
coordinates to
access
set the
the
transporter
torpedo
to.
bay is-
But, yeah. And then before you leave,
Weapons. Shield. Transporters.
Power
There.
allocated...
Captain,
so yeah, be quick. So now, again, use Spock so we can get over there, clear that jam, and destroy that Lassie pirate. Obviously, I guess we know who was involved in this
transporter
attack,
systems are operational, Captain. Coordinates have been sent
and they
to the
must be
photon
destroyed.
torpedo loading bay.
Spock, please check out the Ensign Keege, I want you to beam
Yep.
into the torpedo
Send the red
bay
shirt.
and unjam the loading mechanism. If you don't succeed, we'll all be on...
I'll do my best, sir.
Do it, Spock.
Let's take a minute.
Torpedo loading bay, Captain. It's
Blah, blah,
What's
blah.
causing the malfunction in the load?
the inner loading door is stuck in a closed position.
Probably debris.
I can force it open, but when the loading cycle is begun, the room will lose pressure. We won't be able to beam back here again.
Do it, Ensign. We'll just have to gamble that the system doesn't jam again.
The door's open, Captain.
Beam him back, Spock.
That was quick. Too bad he survived, but again, they all can't be winners. Oh, back to auxiliary control. Yeah, you have to go through sick bay, through the 2 turbo lifts. And well,
Save new game. Replace.
just in case. So we want to use Spock, yeah. We want him to raise the shields.
With impulse power online.
Weapons. Shield.
Shields are up.
And now it triggers a
Captain, we have been
conversation.
hailed by the...
Put it on screen, Spock.
Well, if it isn't Captain Kirk. Fancy
Mhm.
meeting you out here all alone in such a shabby starship.
What do you want?
You should be more civil.
This fight coming, yeah, they're actually really tough. And you'll see why.
Helping that poor traitor.
It was a
Obviously,
setup.
the duplicate Enterprise shows up and has a
I
plasma
assume
torpedo
since you
launcher.
haven't blasted us to bits, you want something.
Why, yes.
The Masada.
But first we have to get out of here.
You want the locations of all...
Yes, Kirk. The Republic's computers will
there,
have the data just as your
there are no
Enterprise
prisoners
will.
on the Masada.
I'll give you 1 minute to
Remember, we
comply.
killed them all.
Just try and get it. You can't
It
threaten.
was easier that way.
It will take time.
So,
The controls are
string 'em
smashed
along.
and the main computer's badly damaged.
Maybe I should just pump a few torpedoes.
The Republic will fall apart if you fire on us.
And
Then
then,
you'll never
yep.
get the data.
All right, Kirk. We'll do it your way. I would rather not
30
kill
minutes.
you. Besides, as an old captain,
The main computer is...
Shut up, Spock.
30 minutes then. Kirk out.
Oh, hail him. 'Cause we're all set. That's why we unjam the launcher now, or before.
well, Captain
Otherwise, you
Kirk,
have to go do
I
it now.
trust you and your valiant crew have retrieved the data I requested.
Not yet. We're having... Yes, we have.
How convenient, Kirk.
We'll comply.
Let's power the weapons.
Weapons.
Power allocated to weapons.
Sensors in...
Fire torpedoes. That took them out.
Kirk, I should have known you'd try something underhanded like this.
There is another way to do this too. I think you can actually like talk him down or something. There's another solution. The correct solution. This wasn't really the correct one, but it works.
Until we meet again.
Not too soon.
The other one is a little longer
Watch
too.
yourself, Captain. It may be sooner than you realize.
I don't actually remember what it was.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk.
Anyway,
Safe,
okay.
Sir?
We're fine, Lieutenant.
Sir, we picked up another
The Enterprise is
ship
back.
nearby, and we came as fast as we could. It appeared to cloak. For you...
No, Ensign. It looks like the Alassi have been doing some business with him. Scotty, beam us back. We need to find that ship.
Such
that attacked the
emotional
Republic.
voice acting, isn't it? The next one's a little bit better. But, part of the experience, I suppose. Yeah, if you wait too long, or if a bug appears, the landing party will get captured and the game ends.
Captain's log, stardate 6089.6.
The bug is that it just happens right at the end. You can't avoid
This
it.
trail is leading us to the planet Bardane, a member of the Federation whose motives have not always matched the high ideals of other Federation.
Why are they in the Federation?
Captain, I did not expect to hear you judge an entire culture. I understand the Republic.
I had bad experiences with the Bardane long ago, Mr. Spock.
Fascinating. Captain, I am reading a Constitution-class starship heading for Bardane.
Uh-oh.
Bulk Factor 5.
Captain, its transponder codes match ours.
Sensors indicate it is an exact duplicate of the Enterprise, including hull markings.
A clone of the Enterprise.
Increased warp factor 8.
Get out of here.
Captain, that ship,
Yep.
whoever it is slowing to warp 3 and plotting an intercept course toward us.
Captain, we're being hailed by the enemy ship.
Captain Kirk, this is the Enterprise 2. I am Dr. Ayaz Burdell of the Verdane Defense Force.
Whoever this guy
You remember
is.
me, don't you, Captain?
Kirk knows him.
10 years ago, when I was on the Farragut, we exposed your unethical practices to the Bardane Council.
The old Verdane Council. Politics is such a fickle business. The new one is much less concerned with trivial concerns.
I guess he's like a mad scientist or something.
Which is why, when we began to construct our own Constitution-class ships, I insisted that we have our own Enterprise.
It's a tough
manage
ship.
to build a Constitution-class ship? You have 10 seconds to lower your ship. You won't get away with this. The Bardane, how did you manage to build a
Our intelligence network is better than yours, Captain. How else does one gather secret information?
You are
And they're
member of the
members of the
You have signed
Federation.
Federation treaties.
And we shall break them. The Federation's interference in our internal affairs is intolerable.
You must have been building that ship long before the Turgan crisis.
Captain, all wars require justification. They aren't supposed to be.
They're underhanded
You have
people.
your justification and I have mine. Don't take diplomacy so seriously.
We'll see who gets the last laugh. I'm sure you will. You're a foolbry now. You can't find a trained Federation crew unless you ambush them. We'll see who gets the... You're a foolbry.
I have noted that the Federation enjoys talking, Captain. You may talk yourself to your grave.
All right. Now the final battle.
Save new game. Replace.
And this is where you have to be quick. So let me get set here.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
So you reverse, let this Enterprise, and then unload on it. Yeah, and then the two Verlassi show up, and they're tough.
It seems Bridell has called up.
Target analysis.
Alright, just take this thing out first.
Ice out.
How am I looking? A little beat up.
I don't know how long.
Emergency power. It's a tough fight. Very tough. But you want to take out the Enterprise first. Because it has the plasma torpedo, and that'll kill you real quick. Boy. Yep. Yeah, see, it's very tough. Oh, let's, that's why I saved it. So, you see how tough it is. Just gotta be lucky.
There are several
Yeah. And they're all hitting you. Every shot they fire hits you. Which is cheesy. So you see how ridiculous this fight could be. It can be done. If you manage to take this thing out first, quickly, it'll make it a lot easier. And I did. Okay, good. Now I can focus on that. Pick up some speed. Yeah, so I'm damaged already.
I don't know how long.
Yeah, just hit the emergency power now. So I guess they just sit behind you and just fire. Kind of like this.
Engines repair. Ice out.
Yeah, this is the ship that has the 3 torpedoes. This one hurts. And of course, your torpedoes don't do as much as theirs do. But such is the nature of things. Come on. He's pretty damaged. How am I looking? Not too bad. Fix the shields. Come on. You should almost be dead. Got him. Now it's just the one lone ship. We fought this before. This shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, you see how tough it is, or it can be. I've actually done this fight in this recording a dozen or so times, but well, I'm not going to subject you to my insane rants while losing. Even though they'd probably be funny, maybe one day. So I should be about fully repaired. Yeah, one engine is hurt. I might as well fix it.
Engines repaired.
And we should be at full power now. Yeah, in Judgment Rites, you have the phaser lock, which makes things a lot easier. And you can adjust the difficulty of the space battles themselves. Oh, no, you don't. Got him. And that is the game.
Well, that's over.
Ow. Well, let's see how poorly we failed during our 5 missions. Let's see what Starfleet has to say.
The Federation will blockade Varday until they agree to destroy their weapons facilities.
Oh, I think they should be kicked out of the Federation. What about, I don't know about you guys.
Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the destruction of the USS Republic and
Yeah, see.
your performance at 76%.
I don't know how to get it any lower, really, for that mission.
Commendation points. Well done, Captain. We have reviewed your overall performance
28%.
at 28%, Enterprise. Pathetic, Kirk. The performance of you and your crew simply have not been up to Starfleet standards. We suggest you try computer simulation replays.
I believe this is the lowest, like,
wrong, or the Enterprise will end up decommissioned.
I've seen 25%, but
didn't sound too happy, Jim. Indeed,
28's a pretty bad outing, as she said, pathetic.
Spock, Bones, you're actually agreeing on something? Was I really that bad?
Do I have
Yes.
to answer that? Logically speaking.
Never mind,
Excuse me.
Spock. At least we made it through in one piece. Ahead warp factor 2, Mr. Seward.
All right. Well, I thank everybody for joining me for my, I guess, fail through, or attempted fail through. Yeah, join me again for Star Trek Judgement Rites, where we attempt to fail again. Thank you, and good night, everybody.
Fire up our imaginations and make us think about the human condition. Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek, was one of those people. He took us where no man has gone before and beyond. He created a starship, its crew, and an entire universe, and brought them to life for millions of people. Without Gene, there would have been no Star Trek computer game or a Star Trek television series. Gene Roddenberry, born 1921, died 1991. We honor your memory.
Load a previously saved game.